you in LA. I see you in Paris. I see you all over the place. So. Yeah, that's your second home. Might be your first. You dropped your ticket. Just getting on the same page. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice. We understand that. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's not going to happen overnight. And so guys have to sacrifice minutes, shots, touches. If they do that, we can be a really good team. And so tonight's going to be the start of it. I'm very excited to get started with this team we have. It's a new group, but they understand. Like we've talked about it, a couple times, and they talked about it amongst each other. What it's going to take to win at a high level. And so just because you acquire a guy like James Harden doesn't mean you're automatically going to win. You got to put the work in, and you got to be ready to sacrifice. And so our guys understand that. No, I mean I think it's good that it happened so early in the season. Because we got a long time to figure things out. And when you have a trade like we did last year, when you acquired, Russ, Bones, Mace, EG, then it was a little tougher because we only had 20 games left and everything was going so fast. And so now, just coming in with 5 games into the season, we have a long time to really get it together, understanding what we have, understanding different combinations and how we want to play. So I think the trade being this early really helped us out. No, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't talked about it. In that kind of dynamic, but it is similar. When you have 4 guys that can all score the basketball, they all can make plays. They all probably have a matchup they can take advantage of every single night. And so that's where the sacrifice comes in, and that's what we have to understand. Like we understand you can get a shot tonight at any time you want, but just playing the right way in the confines of the offense. I wasn't with him. I don't know. I just know he's different for our team. Just a guy that we can, you know, put in high pick and rolls consistently and make the right play and make the right pass and make the right reads. And I think it's going to be easier, like you said, for Russ cutting off the basketball, Kawhi and PG spotting up in the corners and be able to get easy shots where they don't have to worry about, making tough plays every time down the floor. He can make it a lot easier for us. He should be happy as hell. You like you said, you got 4 all-stars, 4 guys that demand a lot of attention. So, Zoo's gonna be one of the guys on the floor that can really take advantage of his man helping, his guy over helping, and being, the recipient of, easy dunks, easy layups, and then also offensive rebounds as well. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good, but we'll get a test of it tonight and we'll kind of see. Just coming off pin downs, coming off aways, which is 4 and 5 pinning away for him coming off high quicks, and just playing the game as off the ball a little bit as well. And so we'll see how that looks. Like I said, it's only our first game, so we got to just figure out exactly how we want to use them. But that's my vision going into the game tonight. Yeah, I mean they have a great relationship even before they came here, But those 2 guys understand, like it's been like I said 4 or 5 years where we just played through those 2 guys only, And so now I think with James, like I said, adding Russ last year, it gives those guys a chance to play off the ball. They don't have to bring the ball up the floor. They don't have to make every play. Like I said, they can stand and kind of get some catch and shoot threes and some easy baskets as well. So they're good. They have a really good relationship. I think all 4 of these guys do as well. Well, I just hope when they're cooking, they're not eating all the food. So that's that's the biggest thing. But I mean, like that's gonna be my job, just to make sure I manage and make sure everyone is in a rhythm on a nightly basis, you know. And so that's my job. And like I said, I'm excited to see it tonight, see how it looks, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Start the big forward too.
Yes.
Do you have like a cap on how long you can play tennis tonight?
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna do it kind of like? Can you only do it in like spurts, basically, or stretches?
Um, we didn't really talk about that. The medical staff just said we want to just hit a certain point as far as minutes, and James will let us know, you know, like when he gets tired or if we need to change things. But it'll be in smaller spurts and he's used to playing in, like you know. So we'll see how it goes.
How do you envision how you're gonna stagger these guys in the second unit? Do you like script it out and then see how it goes?
Yeah, I scripted it out 1,000 times, but we'll see how it works. But I have a plan in place of how we want to use it. I mean, how we want to do it, and kind of go from there. But I think it'll be good for us.
So you mentioned having it, you know, being good to athletes to trade so early in the season. Have you ever had it, like in your career, where you know you made a deal and it was like this might have worked great, but it was just too late for us?
Yes, it's happened before, you know, and we were still able to reach the finals. You know, the time we got Jordan Clarkson and George Hill, Larry Nance, and it happened pretty late in the season, you know. But you know, of course, we had Bron, and so you know, Bron did his thing. We were still able to make the finals, but it was a little late in the season, so you couldn't really add as much as you wanted to add. They kind of had to learn on the fly, so it was pretty tough.
Coach, you guys played big games in this arena. You go big games in this arena. Is there any significance in having this game in this arena?
I mean, anytime you can play in the Garden, you know, it's great. And so the mecca of basketball, and this is where I have my career high in the Garden, you know. So everyone, yeah, BT, everyone wants to play well in the Garden, you know. So it's a great start for us, a great place to play. You know, hopefully we can have, you know, a lot of energy coming out into this game. Like I said, the fans are going to be great. You know, even though they're big Knicks fans, they're fans of good basketball, and so hopefully we can give them that tonight.
The Knicks are a really big team and keep teams out the paint better than anybody. Rebound almost better than anybody. How do you keep the team from not falling into the trap of taking too many jump shots or not getting back to the trap?
Yeah, I think just take what the defense gives you. You know, we know, you know, any team, Tibbs coaches, they're going to be great defensively. And so they do a good job protecting the paint. So we got to make sure we're really good with our spacing, make sure we're making our right slot cuts and our right reads out of that. And then if, you know, if it's 53s tonight, it's 53s. You know, whatever the defense gives you and we're taking good shots, that's what we want to take. 32. 32. And the game sealer.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.